you suffered any heart conditions? Any dizzy spells? Have you suffered any major traumas?
GT Academy is unique. Every year we take the world's best gamers and turn them into professional racing drivers. This competition really does change lives. We've got 6 gamers from 6 different territories. This is now gamer versus gamer and country versus country.
I'm here at GT Academy because I can't stop thinking about being a race driver. It's what I've wanted to do since I was a kid.
Driving fast cars and the tracks that I've watched since I was young, it'd just be absolutely incredible.
Ever since I sort of started racing around when I was a kid, I realised then I didn't want to do anything different.
It's always been my dream to be a racing driver, so that's where the heart lies. That's really all I've wanted to do.
I've just always loved cars and the natural progressions to jump into cars and drive them.
I want to be the driver, I want to be in that seat. Why wouldn't you want to be a professional race car driver for Nissan? This is what I want to do.
Welcome to GT Academy. You're the world's best PlayStation gamers. And in just 12 weeks, one of you will race at the famous Dubai 24 Hours in this car with Jan Mardenborough.
I need a teammate who has the will to win, who's fit and strong, and most importantly, fast in that car. Rob was my mentor. He knows what it takes to be a champion. Impress him, impress me.
Make every moment count. Good luck. I've assembled a top team of driver mentors. Katsumatsu Chiyo-san to his friends. He's the mentor of the Australian team and a cult legend for winning the Bathurst 12 Hours.
Hi boys, welcome to GT Academy Race Camp.
I'm Chiyo. I will be mentoring for Team Australia in this GT Academy Race Camp.
With me is Baz.
I'm Baz. I work for Nissan as one of their driver coaches. And this week I'm also team leading Team Australia. So hopefully I'll be working with Chiyo to find us a winner.
You better get you kitted up.
We are looking for someone that is coachable and adaptable. So we're not necessarily looking for someone that is the fastest straight away. We're looking for someone that we can get on with and we can coach and make fast.
Okay guys, you all look really good.
Let's go and see if you can drive really good.
This is the first time we see our contestants driving real cars. 5 hours of track time in a range of different vehicles. I have driver coaches in every car and they're feeding information back to me, not only about their technical driving capabilities, but also about their attitude.
First car we're ever driving, aerial ladding. Thrown into the deep end, here we go.
I'm sitting in the driver's seat. Obviously, I've got my instructor coaching me, but it goes in one ear, out the other, because you're just so nervous and scared that, holy crap, you're going to drive this.
I'm walking over towards the shed and we see Rob and Christian both there sort of standing very serious, and I think a lot of hearts sort of dropped and we all thought, oh, this is going to get serious now, no more fun, time to start competing.
This activity is going to be different. You're not going to get coached on this activity at all. So myself, Charlie and Alex will just purely be observing your driving.
It's pretty intimidating to hear no instruction at all, but I think it's a challenge and I have to try and make the most of it.
Okay guys, all the cars, as you know, have got timing transponders. Build up a pace that you feel happy with and show us what you've got. Good luck.
We've just raced in some incredible cars and gotten really great direction. This is the first thing that's going to count towards the competition and towards the first elimination.
Competition's well and truly underway now. It's gotten real, you know.
What is important is how much they can improve from the beginnings.
Yeah, we're looking for that potentially rough diamond.
Oh, good. I like that car, actually. It's really cool. I'm going to go buy one.
I'm watching Chris on day one. He shows a lot of potential, to be honest. He's quite quick. Problem with Chris is crossing the line, pushing a little bit too hard, maybe trying to impress Chio and myself a little bit too much.
It wasn't the best run, but hopefully, like, I show enough throughout the day to at least give myself an opportunity to improve in these 370s. I'm Oscar, I'm 22 and I'm from Adelaide. And my love for cars and motorsport, I think, started with my father.
Good luck, Oscar. This is a fantastic opportunity for you. We wish you all the best at Silverstone. Still can't believe that you'll be actually driving around Silverstone, you know. I know it would be perfect occupation for you if you could land it. So good luck, all the best over there.
There was a lot of Formula One in my house, and Michael Schumacher and the Ferrari when I was young, and it was always on, and I just loved it. It was just amazing to me. I thought they were like heroes. It's interesting with driving because of the lack of experience I've had in a real car as of yet. I'm still to find out what I really am like driving.
So lap time's relatively close together between two of the drivers. Oscar a little bit further behind.
He didn't really show me anything. He didn't really seem to pick up the track too quickly.
Talking to Christian,
Yeah.
Yeshi is very fragile,
Yeah.
very good, but he made one mistake and then just went backwards. He didn't improve from there. He's technically the best driver he's sat next to all morning.
Keishi, he's quite quick. He needs to push a little bit more within himself, but I like guys like that. I'd rather have someone that I can work with and push rather than someone who's always stepping over the mark that we've got to rein in.
I was a bit conservative. Just technically I was probably nice and neat, but just maybe a little bit slow. We need to push that a little bit harder.
Okay, so 27.4 for
Yeah.
Bradley. That's fast.
Yeah, it's very impressive. He was the slowest in the morning.
Not
anymore.
That was unreal. Definitely by far my favourite, being in the Nissan 370Z. And felt most comfortable due to it being close to a road car.
Steve. Oh, Steve's a lovely guy, always smiling. He's not necessarily the quickest guy for us. As someone who's going to win us races, I'm not so sure.
I feel like I did well, but I left a little bit on the table.
Michael, you are very good and quick and very precise driving. So nothing the negative points so far. Just
keep it up.
Getting the feedback from Chio is definitely a good confidence booster, I think, going forward.
This is the guy we're going after.
No.
I've watched all the guys today, and as I'm walking away, I can sort of tell that I think Bradley and Stephen have had a bit of an ordinary day.
No, well, I've noticed Michael getting out of cars. He's pretty confident. I mean, he's driving very well, but it's almost like he's assuming that we already know that. I don't think getting out of the car and, you know, feeling like you're the bee's knees at this point is the right way to handle it.
For me, I think Michael, he was always going to stand out. We know he's quick, but Chris is doing pretty well. So I think we've all got the ability. It's about putting everything together now.
The score sheet is now completely transparent. For the quicker drivers, they're safe. For the slower drivers, we've now got our eye on them. For the next 10 days, the gamers will eat, sleep and live racing on their own tour bus. They're going to travel the length and breadth of the United Kingdom to some iconic motor racing venues.
So we get the news that this is our accommodation in this bus. I've got no idea what it will be like. I've never been in one of these before.
So we get upstairs, up this really tight spiral staircase, and there's a pretty cool chill out area with a 50-inch TV. But to the left is where we're sleeping. It's very coffin-like.
You better not sit up too quickly.
I know. It's gonna be cozy, and we're gonna get to know each other forcefully. I'm Steve, I'm 33, and I'm from Melbourne. I'm an actor. I really love what I do. I love performing, I love singing, I love acting. But obviously, you know, I'm here at GT Academy because I can't stop thinking about being a race driver. It's what I've wanted to do since I was a kid, so bring it on. My obsession with cars, I guess, comes from my dad.
Go hard or go home, Steve.
He's been a mechanic ever since I was a little grommy, and you know, we've worked on cars together our whole lives. Performing under pressure is something that, as an actor, is what we thrive on, and I think that would lead perfectly into motorsport.
I don't even want to know what it's going to be like to be in a room with the six of us.
How are we gonna decide beds, boys? Races on PS3?
PS3 races seems like a good idea. Yeah.
The old guys should probably get preferences to.
Oh,
couldn't agree more.
So the next thing that pops into my head is, oh, I'm the snorer. Everyone else is gonna have to suffer.
Brad, you're downstairs on the couch.
I've never lived on a bus, but I've travelled a bit on sports teams and things, maybe for a weekend or a week at the most. But this will definitely be the longest I've spent on a bus, permanently anyway.
I hear tomorrow's going to be pretty rad. I'm not really sure where we're going yet, but I'm sure it's going to be exciting. With that, it's good night. Peace out. We rock up at this boggy, muddy woods, and there's literally mud everywhere. And we're in front of Rob and Chio.
This challenge will test you in every sense. At the Dubai 24 Hours, you're going to be pushed to your physical and psychological limits. I want to see that you can cope with that you can continue to work as a close-knit team and keep a cool head in a high-pressure situation. Although this looks like a physical challenge on the surface, it's not. It's all about the psychological element.
Black team, you are the fastest drivers.
When Chio told me that I was a member of the fastest drivers so far, it felt pretty good to know that I was up there with the top guys.
White team, you are the slowest drivers.
I'm in the slowest group. You know, I sort of felt after yesterday that, you know, that was sort of where it was headed, but I didn't know that they were going to pit us up against each other.
One driver from the losing team will be going home. You'll leave race camp immediately. Your dream could end here. Give this challenge everything you have. Good luck.
Okay, guys, running on the spot.
Out of the blue, 2 SAS troopers come out of the forest like assassins. It was pretty terrifying. And they start yelling and shouting at us.
It was like instant anxiety, instant heart rate. It was definitely like fight or flight for sure.
On the bang, we're gonna go. Let's go! Let's go!
All this smoke started pouring in, really thick smoke. It was super hard to breathe. We get to the cargo net, and this is about a 20-metre stretch in thick mud. There's rocks all through the mud, and we're crawling on our hands and knees. And once I got through, the SAS guys are yelling at us.
White's, where's your teammate? White's, where is your teammate?
And I remember looking up, face full of mud, and the smoke covers us, and the guys ahead of me have disappeared.
Come on, boys, drag him out! Let's get a move on, what are you doing? Come on, let's go!
Brad and I doing everything we can to pull him back out, but it really set us behind.
You can still do this, white team! Now catch them off, let's go!
This requires a lot of physical strength and power.
Use your arms, Oscar, come on!
Maybe this type of challenge doesn't suit my body style.
Casey's really standing out for me in this challenge. It's physically tough, it's mentally tough, and yet he's still managed to help out his other teammate.
My name is Casey Ayukai. I'm from Brisbane in sunny Queensland, and I'm 30 years old. I'm the Business Development Manager here at M&M Fitness. I've wanted to be a racing driver for as long as I can remember. So pursuing the dream from a complete perspective started probably when I was about 12 or 13. At that point, I was a competitive swimmer. I think the swimming background and the sporting background definitely has helped me all throughout my life. I've been pretty lucky to be able to train at that high level. It's about getting the most out of myself, and that is my main focus to reach my ultimate goal.
Oh, what? You're there, come on!
It's such a small, intense course. Someone like I think Kishi is great. You know, he's pretty good at that kind of stuff. However, you know, if we're talking driving 4 hours, then someone like myself would be better suited because I really enjoy and do quite a lot of long distance endurance type sports.
The black team are coming through the electric shock net. White team are miles behind. White team are miles behind.
This whole thing is a blur for me at this stage. I don't really know what's going on. I just hear Steve's voice in my ears shouting at me, "Come on, Oscar, come on."
So as I crossed the finish line in first, I just sort of collapsed to the ground and just feel extremely relieved that we know that we're not going to get eliminated today.
I get through the sheep dip and Oscar and I get up onto the next stage and he literally collapses and I'm panicking.
I couldn't see the finish line ahead and I couldn't even see the black team. But here I am carrying Oscar.
He was a dead weight. I could barely lift him.
Get under! Lift the net up for him! That's it! Great work, team! Teammates! Help him up! Get him up! Get that tyre off him! What are you doing? Help him out! Oh my days!
I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm shivering. I'm bleeding. I'm cut up. And I know that we've come last and it's just, yeah, it's an exhausting moment.
As I crossed that finish line, I'm so relieved that I've actually got to the finish and that the guys have helped me through that. Of course, I know that that means that one of us is going to be eliminated, and that's really gutting.
I've got this huge relief that, yeah, the race is over, but we lost and my competition could be over.
So ultimately, a dominant win by the black team. What happened to the white team? They look quite splintered.
Couldn't tell you because I was leading away with the black team, Rob. They just showed determination, aggression, and cheerfulness under adversity and pressure. So I was really impressed with the guys.
Great attitude. Any feedback on the white team?
Yeah, I just think, you know, they lost contact with their back marker. Forgot he was there. He was struggling from the get-go, didn't really want to be in the game. And they left him behind, plain and simple.
And the phrase I'm going to take from that is, didn't want to be in the game. Cool. Thanks, fellas. Thank you very much indeed. We've got a decision to make, boys.
So I'm standing there with the boys. We're waiting to hear the news of who's going to be eliminated. I'm cold, I'm muddy, I've got cuts everywhere. I'm feeling pretty darn terrible. And also on fact that I got a 1 in 3 chance of being eliminated.
Boys, really well done. I'm really proud of you.
But 3 of you lost the challenge, so 1 of you needs to go home.
The person who will be leaving us, who was eliminated from GT Academy, is... out of the white team, looking at the performance that we've just seen where the other 2 guys literally carried you, and looking at the data from your track driving. Oscar, your time at GT Academy is over.
I feel gutted, totally down that I didn't achieve what I think I could. At the same time, I was still just trying to recover from the brutal experience I just went through. It felt like death.
For the remaining 5, your journey continues.
Being safe is a big sense of relief, but on the flip side, after what we went through today, there's a lot on the line, and I know they're going to keep throwing stuff at us day by day, and I'm guessing tomorrow there's going to be another elimination. You get driven out into the middle of this, well, it's not even an abandoned runway, but it's a very long runway. And we see like some kind of Gymkhana challenge or Race of Champions, perhaps.
This is the Eliminator. 2 of you will face each other in a race-off. You'll be driving these Nissan GT-R NISMOs. The rules are simple. Beat your opponent to the finish line, you stay in GT Academy. The loser will be going home.
Okay, boys, time to get serious. 2 of you are racing for survival. Bradley and Steve. You both in the losing team yesterday. So today, show me how much you want this. Good luck.
It was pretty tough to hear that now Brad and I had to face off against one another, and the other 3 boys basically had immunity.
Steve and Brad are fighting out in this one. They were the slowest 2 drivers at Bedford, and are also in the losing side in the SAS Challenge.
It's very frustrating just because of Oscar's actions. Now, Steve and I have to battle it out to the death to stay in the comp.
I gave everything I had to help Oscar across the line. And, you know, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be standing here right now.
In the SAS Challenge, Oscar was letting the team down, and Steve and I did have to carry him over. I'd rather be in your shoes, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful I haven't had to face elimination. You know, I'd hate to feel like this could be it.
Definitely feeling anxious and nervous because there's a lot riding on it.
A million things are running through my head. Obviously, if you fail, you're out, and you can't make any mistakes.
At the Eliminator, everything counts. There is no second chance. If they make a mistake, they will be going home.
Okay, Steve.
Yeah.
Good luck. All
Thanks
the
very
best.
much.
Yeah, trust yourself.
Cheers.
And you can do it. Yeah.
Thanks,
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, all the best.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll see you at the end.
Yeah, see you at the end.
Seems awfully early. We're getting the revs on, lights
Ready,
are on,
lights on.
now they're on.
So I'm waiting for those lights to go out, and all I can think of is win, win, win.
And they're off. Good start from both of them.
The lights went off, and I just did this start in this Duke that I didn't know how to. It just came naturally.
Brad's just ahead, yeah. So Bradley with about a 2-car length lead at the end of the first half lap.
Yeah, he is fast. Yeah.
Well, that's like neck and neck at the moment, basically.
Okay, so end of the first flying lap then, about a 1-car length lead. Wow, is that a missed gear?
He missed gear.
Unfortunately, I make an error on my second lap and understeer into the first turn, and I couldn't get the power down again, so I lost probably a car length or so.
Still Bradley ahead.
No, he didn't look very good coming out of that corner there, though.
This is very tight, very, very tight. No, it's Bradley, it's Bradley.
Yes! I'm safe, I'm in the top 4 now. I'm feeling so good.
As soon as I cross the line, I know that I've lost, and that's it, I'm going home. I didn't really want to face anybody after that. I didn't really want to get out of the car, but I knew that I had to and face up to what had just happened and also congratulate Brad.
I see Steve crying. I'm like, I feel utterly crap that I've just done that to this person. I tear up, and usually if I watch something on TV, I bag someone out. I'm like, oh, look at them, they're crying on TV. This is so lame. But no, genuinely, I felt terrible that I did that to someone else.
Come on, Dave. Chin up. It's always tough, but there has to be a winner and there has to be a loser. It was a 1.5 car length, that's all.
It's competition and, you know, I blew it with 1 turn.
Get your kit together, hand it back in. Your time at GT Academy's come to an end. Well done.
Cheers.
Thanks, Rob. No worries.
I think I've learnt personally that this dream of becoming a race car driver is real. It's not something that I've come here and then realised that it's not for me. I've realised that this is not the end of my racing career, it's more the start.